Hi everyone, and welcome to BrainSync 5. So, in today's lessons, we are starting a brand new journey into chemistry. The video will introduce you to the basics of chemistry and set a strong foundation for everything we'll learn this year. So in this video, we are going to cover four major topics, which is the first one is the definition of chemistry. We are going to be defining chemistry. The second one is going to be the branches of chemistry. I will share with you five branches of chemistry. The third, it is the importance of chemistry in everyday life. And the fourth, lastly, it's going to be some laboratory safety rules. Uh, some rules that we need to follow in the laboratory before handling any chemicals. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I've got some important information that will help you understand chemistry much better. Before we jump into the topic, I just want to give a quick shout out to Prosper. He mentioned that the text in my previous video was too small. So Prosper, thank you for that. If any of you have feedback that can help improve these lessons, please drop it in the comments. Your feedback helps me grow and it helps the entire Brainsync 5 community. So yeah, let's begin the topic. So let's begin with defining what chemistry is. What is chemistry? Chemistry is the study of tiny particles that make up matter and the changes these particles undergo. Everything you see around you, whether it is air, water, plastic, metal, food, even your own body is made up of extremely tiny particles. And chemistry help us to understand this better, like what these particles are, how they are arranged, and how they react with each other. So matter is anything that occupies space and has mass, and all matter is made out of these particles. So in simple terms, chemistry explains how the world is built and how it changes. Does that make sense? So if you are following along, you can write something like following along so that I may just know that you guys are here. That said, now that we've defined what chemistry is, we need to understand the branches of it. In this video, I am going to share uh, important ones, five important branches of chemistry, which is starting with the analytical chemistry. This branch of chemistry identifies the substances in sample and measures how much of each is present. It answers questions like what is the substance made out of and how much of ingredient is in here. Like, have you ever had a certain substance and then you just wonder exactly like how did it came to be and what did they do to come up with that substance? So analytical chemistry will help us to understand those kind of questions. And the second one, it is the biochemistry. I'm sure those who study biology, you by the term bio, you can already know that we're talking about life here. So this is the chemistry of living things, plants, animals, and humans. Biochemistry explains how medicine affects your body, how digestion works, and how cells produce energy. So now, like before you consume any substances, you will be prescribed by the doctor, like you need to be taking this at a certain time, because if you take them at the wrong time and or the quantity, they will affect your body negatively. And in biochemistry, they study exactly that, how the body is affected by those substances. The third one we are going to be talking about, it is inorganic chemistry. What is inorganic chemistry? Inorganic chemistry, this is a branch that studies substances that do not contain carbon. Hear me out. The substances that do not contain carbon except carbonates. So substances that do not contain carbon except carbonate. It includes metals, salts, minerals, and many industrial chemicals, though I haven't indicated in there, but those are included. So now that you learn about inorganic chemistry, let's talk about the opposite of inorganic chemistry, which is the organic chemistry. What is organic chemistry? Organic chemistry studies the carbon-containing compounds, meaning compound that contains carbon, such as fuel, plastics, oils, and many biological molecules. Most substances in living things are organic. Most substances in living things are organic. So did that help you out understand a bit more about chemistry? If you are still lost, please guys remember to share a comment. Your comments help me to understand where I left out. Who knows? I might just uh, give you another video of the same topic depending on the requests. So let's talk about the final one, which is physical chemistry. For physical chemistry, this is just a branch of chemistry that focuses on the physical properties of materials and how they behave. It connects chemistry with the physics, explaining energy changes, reacting rates, and how substances transform. So that's just much about the branches of chemistry. So now that we've talked about the branches of chemistry, let's talk about the third one, which is the importance of chemistry. Why is chemistry important? Why should you learn chemistry? Chemistry is important because it affects every part of our lives. Here are a few examples. Medicine. Drugs are created by understanding chemical reactions. Biochemistry study how medicine work inside the body. You see. So now, without the chemical knowledge, people cannot understand how these substances affect the body. Therefore, with the knowledge that they have, they will be able uh, e- to create substances that can be good for the body. You understand, Ka? So, home use. Home use, when we talk about home use, we are talking soap, detergent, toothpaste, perfumes, cleaning products. All are made through chemical knowledge. Someone who understands chemical reactions will able to deduce how these substances can be created into more useful substance. You understand? The next one is going to be agriculture. Fertilizers like nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus improve soil fertility and increases crop production. Farmers, you see, chemistry is applied everywhere. Like I'm sure you can tell by how we are going with this journey. Chemistry is applied everywhere, whether it is farming, whether it is home use, even like mining industry, which is the next one. Industry and mining. Chemistry help us in extracting metals such as copper from their ores. It also plays a big role in manufacturing plastics, fuels, clothing, fibers, and building materials, which we'll later learn on as we continue our journey. So please, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, to consider it because we'll be sharing this kind of information very often. The next one it is about food dyeing, preservation, flavoring, and processing all uses chemistry. In short, chemistry is everywhere, shaping the world around us. Chemistry is everywhere, it is vast. So that's just it about the importance of chemistry. So now that we've learned about importance of chemistry, What are some laboratory safety rules that you need to keep in mind before doing anything in the laboratory? So before doing any practical work in the laboratory, you must follow these safety rules that I'm going to mention to you. And number one, no praying or running. The lab is not a playing ground. Work calmly and respectively, or responsibly. Sorry. The second one, follow the teacher's instruction. Do not start any experiment unless, hear me out, unless you are told. The third one, use the correct chemicals. Always check the label before using substances. Use only the amount instructed. Too much can cause dangerous reactions. Handle bottles properly. Never hold a chemical bottle by the neck. Hold it from the bottom to avoid it to spill. If those kind of chemicals spill in you, who knows, it might cause some rashes with people who are sensitive skins, or should I say, what is you get the point, and even stain your clothes. You don't want that, right? The next one that we are going to be, oh yeah, we are done. So here is just some final word for you guys. So today we've looked at the definition of chemistry, the five branches of chemistry, the importance of chemistry, basic laboratory safety rules. I hope this lesson gave you a clear understanding of what chemistry is all about. So if you found this useful, please subscribe and join the BrainSync 5 family. Together we are going to be finishing the syllabus. So yeah, I'll be providing some lessons oftenly. I just pray that you guys are subscribing, because this information that I am providing you, I like right now it is night and I am preparing. So it will really help to know that there are people who are actually interested in what I am doing right now. So thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.